Wow, look at that squirrel. We are a part of this, guys. This, we are, we are this forest. You are that dog. I'm that dog. You're that log. Hell, you're that copper, whatever the hell that thing is. Anyways, guys, happy Thanksgiving, guys. If you celebrate that. I take holidays as not necessarily the story behind them, but I mostly am. I take them more like everybody's very positive. Well, they tend to be on holidays, right? So I guess the collective energy can feel it feels a little better. So like around Christmas time, it gets I don't know. People tend to be in a happier mood, and I feel it because like I said, everything right is energy, frequency, vibration. It's amazing that Nikola Tesla came up with that before Edison, right? Money like it's played a role in American history or in the world, right? Stole the idea, or I researched not too much to where I can quote you stuff, but all I know is that this man was Nikola Tesla. If you haven't heard of him, look him up. The true inventor of electricity. The whole reason why your room lights up at night. I mean, the whole reason why you can drive at night. It's Nikola Tesla. Um, we're out, you know, that we are the light. Everything, molecules, your atoms, it's all energy. It's all energy. Um, once you go down, guys, if you're still wanting to understand what is this awakening people are talking about, and and you keep wanting to get there. I read a comment the other day. It was a young, I believe, a teenager in his 18 or 19. He said, and he was like, man, I feel like you guys know a secret to something, and we're just, I don't know. I felt very bad because little does he know you don't have to. He needs to quit seeking it. We already are that, and it's tough to explain that or convince anybody of that because, like I said, it's everybody's individual path, individual journey. So, what is it, Butters? If you're not ready to, if you're just not ready for the information and it's not at the right um, time frame of your life or whatever, if you look at time in a linear way, but if you really know time, let's talk about time. Like y'all guys should already know me by now. I'll go off on a subject and then I'll say a word and switch to another one. I'm very aware of that, guys. But it's just the way my brain works. But anyways, back to time. Time's an amazing. I could do a whole thing on time, but briefly, once you really study what time really is, guys, and this is huge. I think this is what I mean. My awakening was it was slow, it was gradual, but the cherry on tops, and I'm still. This is stages, guys. Once you say someone's awoke or no one's enlightened, enlightenment simply means you're awake. When they asked the Buddha, if he's enlightened, and I believe he said, "I am awake." Okay, so he knew from way back then that this is some sort of a simulation, guys. And now, when we say simulation, our brain automatically goes to thinking computers. And that's great. I mean, at least we have a comparison, but you can't compare the small intellect of a let's just say it's fragments upon fragments. We're a part of a larger consciousness system, the LCS. If you listen to Tom Campbell, my big toe theory, and a lot of that, if you don't know, okay, I know I was talking about time and I switched to Tom Campbell, but guys, once you understand that time, look at time like a big giant loaf of bread, right? Because sometimes what happens in the past affects the future, because there is no past or future, it's just right now, you know. And once you realize that, it should give you another click in your brain. So, all my videos are all about just giving those who are not quite to the conscious understanding that everything is love. There is no hell. Hell is what you can make it here on earth. There's no devil. The devil, and this is all in my opinion, guys. Like, I don't know anything. Don't think. This is what I feel in my heart, is what the interpretation of these things. Anyways, I feel ego, the devil, when they describe the devil, it's not a physical thing with horns. That's just our labels and stuff that we put on it. But I feel it's the ego. So when it said in the Bible that, you know, Satan was once part of God and he sent him down, in your mind, in your brain, you're going to project a man in a beard throwing down a horned guy, right? No, once you get these conscious clicks and you wake up a little more and your consciousness evolves, you'll start to, I guess, put your own perception and meaning, and it makes sense in my head, guys. You tell me what you think, but I'm thinking that the ego, since, okay, think of it, you are a piece of God, therefore you are God. So when the ego, when you think you're your name, you're separate from that what you are, which is source, God, whatever label you want to give it. Okay, higher power, let's put it that way. There are dimensions, levels to this shit. Excuse my French, but this is just, like I said, my videos are to give anybody more clicks to, look these things up for themselves, and begin your own little rabbit hunt. So when I did a little research on time, I was listening to hours upon hours upon hours of talks with physicists, and just great information talks on YouTube. um, Star talks, simulation talks, everything amazing. It's just really cool, guys. I can't express this. Time is an illusion, just like a lot of things that we're told are real. The only real is right now. You watching this video as a recording, in my unit of consciousness, this is my now, right? But there is a forever now, and that forever now is God, and that forever now is you. Okay, the ego thinks it's separate, therefore that's why they called it the devil, forever separated from God. Okay, and once you realize you are not your ego, you ascend consciously into heaven, which is the realization, self-actualization of what you truly are. And it's much more than just some meat suit trying to survive and, just survive. No, sir. This is a school, guys. My opinion, once again, what I feel. But this is a training ground, a soul trainer, okay? Just think of your soul as a forever evolving fragmentation of the larger consciousness. And then that larger consciousness could be within another, you see, and then it starts to just geometrically twist and And the way I'm describing these things is because with my psychedelic experiences, along with countless hours of studying near-death experiences, psychedelics, and then with science, tying it in with E8 theory, which is uh, some sort of a mathematical diagram of, okay, it's technical. I'll probably put a picture up here. But anyways, it's just beautiful because I'm tying it all together in my consciousness, and then that's why I want to just get any information out that I can, because the more clicks I can get going in your brain, the more domino effect, the more we wake up, the more we unite, and the more we change this world the way it should be, guys. Okay, not doing shit for little pieces of paper, trading around. No, we will be our human beings. Okay, we will live in our heart, and that will happen eventually. Okay, but you can be a huge part of it. And it's just a domino. And anybody who's doing these videos right now, especially you younger guys, wow, fucking amazing. Thank you, and it just gives me hope. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this off. Like I said, I'll try to tie in some of the things I said earlier. Just like I said, my brain just goes do do do, and this beautiful energy. Okay, guys, I love you guys. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving.